Have you ever stopped to think about how many hours of your life you trade for things you don't even remember buying? Think with me. You wake up early, deal with traffic, face a full day of work, get stressed, get tired, and when the month ends, the money is just gone. And the worst part, you don't even know where it went. It feels like magic, but it's not magic. It's distraction. And what no one tells you is that there's a simple, almost invisible method that can help. You save money every month. No spreadsheets, no complicated math, no giving up your coffee. It's what I call the daily value method. And once you understand how it works, you'll never look at your paycheck the same way again. The truth is, humans have a serious problem with big numbers. When someone says you need to save $100,000, it feels like Everest, unreachable. And then what happens? You give up before you even start. But the brain works differently when you break big goals into small, daily actions. That's where the game changes. Instead of thinking get rich, think like this. How much of your day can you save for yourself? Let's do a quick calculation. If you earn 3,000 reals a month and work 20 days, that's 150 reals a day. That's your magic number. Your mission is simple. Save the equivalent of 1 day's work per month. That's it. Nothing more. Oh, but that's too little. And that's exactly why it works. When the goal feels easy, you do it. When it feels impossible, you don't even try. And when you save 150 reals, you're not just saving money, you're buying 1 day of freedom, one future day when you won't have to work, 1 day that belongs to you. And the more days you save, the closer you get to something no one taught you in school, real independence. And I know what you might be thinking, but what about the bills, the rent, the expenses? Believe me, it's not about having extra money, it's about prioritizing. Have you noticed how we spend 30 reals on a snack, 20 reals on delivery, 50 reals on things we didn't even need? And at the end of the month, we say we can't save anything. It's not about cutting everything, it's about choosing better. It's about saying, today, I'll buy my freedom before buying one more impulse that I won't even remember next week. Now, to make it all easier, don't rely on willpower. The secret is automation. On the day your salary comes in, set up an automatic transfer of 150 reals to a separate account. It could be savings, a CDB, or a simple investment fund. The important thing is, don't leave that money in your checking account, because if it's there, you'll spend it. And more than that, don't look at this amount as an emergency fund. See it as a collection of free days, one by one, stacking month after month. That turns into assets, into security, into peace. And as this gets easier, level up the game. Instead of 1 day a month, try 2, then 3, and before you know it, you'll be saving 10 workdays a month. That's almost half your salary. No spreadsheets, no suffering, and best of all, with awareness, because financial freedom doesn't happen when you make a lot. It starts when you stop wasting what you already have. Here comes the most powerful part of this method. It changes your way of seeing the world. A new phone costs 10 workdays. A new car might cost 2 years of your life. When you start thinking in time instead of money, everything changes. You begin to ask, is this really worth that much of my life? And that's when you stop being a prisoner of consumption. You become the owner of your journey, because every purchase becomes a conscious choice, freedom or another debt. At the end of the day, the daily value method isn't just about money, it's about identity. About who you're becoming with each choice, about trading urgency for purpose, about building day after day, a life where your time is yours, not your boss's, not the bills, not the debts, yours. And if you made it this far, you've already taken the first step. Now the question is, how many days will you save this month?